This is McCook's Mr. Bill's, an honor to have you here. Out here in my candy truck getting it cleaned up, making Mr. Health Department happy, and winding down for the summer. Next week school starts here in McCook, Nebraska, and so needless to say, it'll be a whole different genre when I park next to Central and then over at Norris Park for the winter. A whole different genre. I've seen some crazy things around schools, without question. One of them I always remember, I had a hood and a bully, if you will, and he came up to the truck one day there at noon, and he was cursing and everything and mad at the world, and he reached under his shirt and he pulled out a knife, and a big knife. This is a butcher knife, but he pulled out a hunting knife roughly the same size. He was making some idle threats with it, not against the kids, but against the world in general. And so I figured I better say something. So what I did, I told him, I said, you know, you better put that knife away, because otherwise you're going to have more trouble than you can possibly imagine. He then took the knife and he shook it in my face, and he said, neither you nor any of these teachers are going to take this knife away from me. Now, whether I could or couldn't take the knife away from him wasn't the question. The question was, how can I calm it down and get the demons out of him? And so what I did was I reached over and I pulled out from my cash box $20. And I said, okay, I'll give you a $20 bill. $20 bill if your knife can cut better than my rock. If your knife can cut better than my rock, you get this 20 bucks. But if my rock cuts better than your knife, you have to put your knife away, and you promise on your word of honor that you will never ever bring another knife to school. The guys standing around him started ribbing him. He had no way out. He had to take the bet. He had to take the bet. So he had his knife, and I tore out a piece of paper and I said, there you go. And he tried every which way he could to get that thing to cut, and it wouldn't cut. Most hunting knives, and most kids don't know how to sharpen them, and most hunting knives are anything but sharp. He finally realized he wasn't getting nowhere with it. And so I just took a piece of paper, and I took my rock, nice little simple rock, and I slit it to pieces. I slit it to pieces. I made arrowheads in the old days, and with a serrated blade, it's sharper than most steel blades any day of the week. Any day of the week. True to his word, he put the knife away, and he never ever again brought a knife to school that I knew of. And it seemed to calm him down in a lot of ways. You know, that man, he's grown up now. In fact, he's one of the big shots here in McCook. He's one of the big shots. And even he tells it once in a while that he took Mr. Bill on with a knife one time and lost. It's always best to keep things calm and to use a little bit of the wisdom of Solomon to do it. You rate this film and be prepared on any given day to try to help those who have the demons in them and the dark side. Help them get rid of those things, and help everyone around you every chance you get. Rate this film.